Look, it's J Mo, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon' stretch the views. Weekly commentary on the shows you can stream. From sports to shoes, reviews, we the best of the city. It's J Mo reviews. Now get in tune. It's J Mo reviews. Now get in tune, get in tune, get in tune, get in tune. Look. Just know that we locked in on a scale from Uno to DS, we stock 10. Leveling up weekly, make sure you don't miss yours. Entertaining conversations, come join the Discord. From watching live with the fans, the cash giveaways, clocking hard.
What's good, everybody? That was the long intro. I ain't know at first. I had pushed that. But I ain't heard it in a while. Shout out to Civil for hooking up the dope track. We here for that first reaction for Kanan, Season 2, Episode 3. I'm here with the lovely Kay Leezy in the building.
Hi, Jay. Hey, Chad.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good, relaxing. I'm excited.
I know that's right. This was
How are you, Jay?
I'm good. I'm energized. This was a good episode. And I got a lot to talk about it, so let's get it started. What is your first thoughts about this episode, and what stood out to you?
So I love the pace. I like that, even though it's not the killing action, we got a lot of content. The pace is really good. They're not keeping us with the long drawn out stories. I love the pace of it. What stood out the most to me was the Kanan and Howard interaction. I actually love it. I think I see him a little bit more, Howard meaning, and I like it.
Yeah, that was interesting. How he kind of was trying to show that he know what he talking about, and your mama gonna try to discredit me, but I remember everything, and you shot me, and so now he know, okay, wait a minute, dude maybe is, telling the truth. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that, you know what I'm saying, with the next episodes and stuff. So what I liked is Unique trying to make them moves. We don't know exactly. We was talking about that in Discord. If y'all ain't joined the Discord and be a part of the membership, y'all missing out. But yeah, you definitely made a good point in saying that maybe he's fighting to have security for his family and his girl, and more so than fighting to get back in to the game. Because I was saying that move, I don't know exactly how that's going to work to get him in the game, because he's not going to walk away with any leverage. If he give the money back and Juliana back, what does he got left? So we'll see how it all play out, But,
I would have took a cut, but at the end of the day, he can't even sell an icy. The streets is too hot for him right now.
Right, that's true. And Warrell, I don't know. I think Rock treats her people bad, and just
Rock treat everybody bad.
Yeah, and so Unique treated him bad. Rock treated him bad. He probably gonna try to get rid of both of their ass or something. And who knows? So
if he a footman, he might not have the mentality to make those power moves for himself. Some people just pawns. That's it. They do nothing else but be a pawn. Yeah. Not to say that a pawn can't take down the king, but
that's true. Pawn can become a powerful piece, but
right. But he got to switch up. He can't do it by himself. He got to switch the game up. So therefore, if Warrell is a pawn, it's gonna be a pawn.
Right. So I like this episode. It's a good episode. One of the things that they showed in this episode is something that I said either on the first or second episode when we did the video, is that they got Liliana by herself with all that money with no security or nothing. That's a recipe for a disaster. And
I know you missed Liliana, Jay, but this is Juliana. I know you missing that scar, Jay.
it just it leaves a mark. But yeah, Juliana, it's funny how they got these Ilianas up in Power World.
Yeah.
But
And you were right.
yeah, she's sitting there ain't even paying
attention.
Yeah, she's not even paying attention. She watching Esmeralda on
Was it Telenova?
Telemundo. She's watching Telemundo. What did you think about her not having security and getting got by Unique?
You've been saying it from the very beginning, Jay. You have been, and you were absolutely right. I thought that the reason why they weren't doing it is because they were still vicarious sometimes, But to have that much money, and this woman, she's by herself, so they should have had somebody outside at least. You know what I mean? That corner should have been protected at all costs.
Mm-hmm. So at least have somebody in the back room with a shotgun.
Right. So definitely that was not a wise move on Rock. She should have listened to you, Jay. You've been saying it.
Hey man, my consulting agency for the Dope Boys Incorporated is 1-900-555-1212. We'll teach you how to get your organization.
Your fee gotta go up because they not listening, Jay.
I know, right? One thing about this episode, or rather this scene, that really hit home to me was when he put that drink on there, the Tahitian treat. Boy, what you know about the Tahitian treat?
I don't know about the Tahitian treat. She's at 89 cents. I'm like, what?
How many of y'all knew about the Tahitian treat?
Let's see.
Andre say he miss how I used to mimic those Spanish mamas. Esmeralda. Encouraging Warrior said Rock should have called Rojas. I know that's right.
Hello.
Do something make me feel good. So, I don't know, man. Did you think something, did you think Unique killed her? What did you thought? What was your thoughts when you saw her missing and Rock couldn't get a hold of her?
No, I didn't for one moment think that he killed her as yet, because he'd have left her dead body there at the spot. You know what I mean? For me, after he cleared the room out or whatever the case may be, she could have just been found in the corner. So I didn't think that he killed her. I just was hoping that he's not torturing her. You know what I mean? So it was good. I mean, of course she's being tortured just by being in that situation.
Right.
Physically.
Extra torture, right.
Right. Torturing her. I was just like, oh gosh, hopefully he didn't rip her ear off or nothing crazy like that, because she didn't do nothing wrong. So that was my thought. But I definitely I didn't think he would kill her at all.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going to happen with her. And I was wondering also why Rock wasn't really telling nobody, as far as her people. But I guess they might have blamed Rock for not protecting her properly with all that money in there.
Exactly. Yeah. She did the right move there. No, man, you can't talk too soon. Anytime you get, nervous and you start talking too soon, that's a recipe for disaster right there. So I think that was the one right move that she made, to let it play out and, try to figure out what's going on, because that's her connect. She can't. I agree with exactly what she said, and I had said that last week, right? She can't go back to them because that's her family, and they worked with her because she protected Juliana, right? Mm-hmm. So, she couldn't have went back to them, especially if what happened really happened. Right. Something happened to her, and she didn't protect their family, and you want credit? Hell no.
Yeah, they got a lot going on. I'm sitting here trying to get some things loaded. It seemed like it's taking a little longer. I had with Marvin. What's up with Marvin? I got a prediction. I think I did say it once before or not, but Marvin will be getting with that counselor. They will be having a love connection. It's more obvious, I guess, now than before. But when I don't remember if I said it or not before, but I damn sure was thinking it. But it looked like she having a positive effect, because, you know, when old boy rolled up on him, literally, Marvin was, what'd he say, open and aggressive?
Openly, right. But I love how he said he openly attractive in front of her, though. I was like, yes, bring on the game. I love it.
Damn, Marvin got game. That was game.
I love it.
And she liked that slight.
I like it too, Jay.
Right. Yeah, she like, you know what the hell I said.
I was blushing. I was just like, yes, that's what we like to hear.
So what do you see happening with Marvin and his growth in the future with that?
So I think I said it on one of the days last week too. She's going to end up helping him. It's just to what end? You know what I mean? Because he can't fully get corrected, because this is the game that he's in, right? But you see how I'm going to smell like this from now on. And yeah. I mean, y'all are accustomed to doing that, right? But I'm doing this from now on.
Bring that aroma closer.
Yeah. I want to. It's not gonna look funny that I'm doing this, right, Jay? Because I think it's a man thing to do. Right?
It definitely look funny when you do it.
All right, I'm not doing it.
But I ain't gonna stop you.
All right, my bad. I'm not doing it no more. But that. Oh man, I was cracking up when he did that. So I like that interaction with him and the therapist. I think it's good for him. I just don't know how it's gonna end, because he can't fully change.
Yeah, that's true.
He can't do a Lulu on Rock. Rock don't got no patience for Marvin like that. So he can't all of a sudden kumbaya. That's not gonna happen. So he's just probably going to have to be two people.
Yeah.
With different personalities. Because it's going to help him by default. He's going to get, she's going to inveigle in his thoughts. You know what I mean? And that's going to elevate him. But he got to be two people. Two personalities.
He can't get too soft, because he do need to put the proverbial foot in ass as part of his job skills. And so, he get too soft, that's going to affect his job and being able to perform them said job duties. So
he could become more ruthless, though, because when you exercise discernment, that's when things could get very vicious.
Right. Like what helped him is not doing it to the guy talking about waiting in the lobby for the elevator.
He him out that wheelchair.
No, he was about to smash dude. But dude did keep rolling up on his feet, though. Like, what?
Exactly.
That was hilarious. And, dude. But what do you think about how the projects have transformed? 45 minutes for an elevator. People all in the hallways. This is when the projects became pissy. They talking about it was pissy in there. Rock, all the stuff going on. What you think about that?
Well, I've been in some projects, and you still gotta wait for the elevator, even if you don't got a dope floor. So I don't know what to say, because if you all the way at the top, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna go up them stairs. You gonna wait.
Yeah, I ain't never been older or in a different situation the times when I was in projects. So we never got an elevator. Not that I can remember.
The stairs you ran up, though.
We was young, so going upstairs wasn't that. I never went up 40 flights, though. Thankfully,
Like, how many flights of stairs you went up?
Yeah, like 4.
12 flights of stairs, 4?
No, 4 or 5. Yeah, so I don't know.
If you live on the 5th floor, you at the bottom.
Right, pretty much, because they 40, 50 stories in Chicago too. So. That's
high.
Oh yeah, it's real high, and you don't want to be carrying groceries and stuff up there.
Right, elevator not working because it wasn't working half the time, so you was waiting.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look. But what is a good look is we saw and heard Jukebox in the booth, laying it down, and she's sounding good. I was wondering if Lulu was going to put some time and energy behind her like he was doing for Ziza. and it looked like they is. What's your thoughts on Jukebox and her future with the singing?
Well, Jay, I have so much to say about this. First off, I enjoyed hearing her sing. Do I want her to sing every friggin' episode? No. But I enjoyed hearing
Turning
her
into
sing,
Empire, right? As we used to have that one.
I was just like, please don't bring her with this singing thing left, right, and center. I don't need it. But this was really nice. All I'm thinking is they're gonna give this song to Zaza Gabor.
Zaza Gabor.
I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, but you know.
She's a virtuoso masterpiece. I don't know if this song is right for her. Man, shut up.
They gonna give her Juke song because Camacho already, what he said, Macho Man.
Hey, but you know what? That's a hell of a prediction I'm about to give you credit for. I didn't even think about it like that. Remember, y'all heard it here first. They gonna give Juke song to Ziza, which then, of course, gonna make Juke mad and sad and all of that.
Right. But she don't have the image, and she's young, so she doesn't understand how to play both sides as yet. She's still emotionally connected to feeling secure in who she is, so she doesn't understand that level of the game as yet, right? And that other girl, she could sing, and she got the body, she got the look. So to me, it just makes sense that song should go to her. That's how the industry is.
That's exactly how the industry is. And if Juke really wanted to stay how she is, she should have marketed herself like an MC Light or at that time, you know what I'm saying? Even Mary J, when she came out, was kind of harsh. She used to wear the baseball jerseys, the ball caps, so even she could have came out like Mary J style a little bit.
But more MC Light, because Mary J was still feminine.
Yeah.
She was just, kicking it with the boys, so to say. But MC Light was more, I'm outside with the boys.
Yeah, MC Light wore shirts like Jukebox is wearing.
Right.
And the Brat. That's who she could have been, like the Brat, even though the Brat wasn't out yet. So they couldn't have said that.
MC Light, to me, maybe she could have been. But at the end of the day, just like Macho Man said, when he closes his eyes, he's feeling like, yes, euphoric. And she's so MC Light was a rapper. It worked for her. You can't be this way singing, this beautiful voice.
Because it's different.
Not going together, right?
Yeah.
So as an R&B princess, this look is not going to cut it, especially from back then.
Right. Yeah.
If we being time sensitive and stuff like that.
Yeah, because men are more visual. So as a man, you hearing that song, you're gonna be visualizing that lady. Whereas you can have guys maybe that big or maybe not the most attractive. Like, of course, the Biggies or whatever they may have. But guys are not thinking about them that way. So that won't affect them. And ladies like charisma and swag. So it may not affect them if they have it. So women don't have that going for them, at least not then. I think now, if she was to come out now, that would have been the perfect time for her because... Now
so
she
was ahead of her time then.
Pretty much. Way at 30 years ahead.
Right? Yeah, men want to romanticize about it, and then a woman want to be like, did you put that on the mixtape you made for me?
Right.
That was the mixtape. Getting a mixtape back in the day meant love.
Yeah, because you had to take time and put each song on there in order for you. Took some thought into it. I was thinking of these songs for you.
With your double cassette recorder.
Right. I got an EP, extended play.
Right.
This play for an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes.
Shout out to Eric Iverson for the super chat. I appreciate you. Definitely. He say, how did Juke mom recognize her after 17 years? I'm going to let you go ahead and take a crack at that. But before you do, just some what he talking about. Juke been following her mama a little too close and followed her into the church and saw her, which she's sitting there standing when there's nobody else there and watching her. and I'll let you take it from there because they kind of locked eyes and then go for it.
Maybe it could be. Maybe there could be that mother child daughter connection. Could be. And the mother already knows what happened. She knows she left the child behind. Now there is this young girl looking at her, Juke being her shaky mode, right? So there goes this young kid. As a parent, even though they don't have her down as having any kids or whatever, she know what happened, So it just could be that it was odd and maybe brought up something in her. It could be the connection. I don't know how they're trying to spin it, but I get it, especially when she started to do her shiver, So I'm like, could it be?
Yeah, I mean,
it could be that way. She got that guilty thing in her spirit that she left her daughter, or she was made to leave her daughter, whichever way is going to come out, right? So maybe every little girl she see, could that be her? Could this be her? And then all of a sudden, this little girl is watching you.
That's what I think. When they locked eyes after Jukebox was all enamored with your song, that probably, and then, that's something that if you abandon a child, and we don't know all the details of what happened, but it may be something that's on her mind, especially having a daughter, that, once they locked eyes, this girl watching you, enamored with you when there's nobody else here. And then when she saw and you all locked eyes, she ran away. I'm just thinking it maybe was just a feeling. Yeah. She didn't have for sure confirmation. And she wanted that. That's why she chased after her. But Juke bounced. So that's how she didn't know. Well, she came out for Stop Singing and ran up the stairs. And Juke ran out the door. And then she went outside on the steps and Juke was gone.
I didn't even see all of that. Was I hiding under the blankie?
I guess so. You may have. You had the nods.
Well, we'll figure it out. But I just thought, like you just said, it was the connection, and you left your child. Maybe she look at any little girl looking at her strange that way. Like, could this be my daughter?
Yeah, that's true. Jordan Chambers, what's up, brother? He says, maybe if they do give the song to Ziza, it would be the start of the different direction that Juke takes. What do you think about that?
Juke is a ticking time bomb. Juke she's going through so much for a teenage girl. She's basically by herself, She has the little interactions with Rock, but for the most part, she's really navigating alone, So anything at this point, to me, could tip her over. Any crucial thing could tip her over the edge. So let's just see if this is probably just another nail in the coffin. Because she's not going to take that good. It's not going to be good because she wants to get into the business. It's not going to, and this will be, like a slap in the face. It's not going to be good because it's playing against her sexuality that she's, being comfortable within her own way. So it's going to be a slap on each cheek. Bop, bop.
Yeah, that's possible. We'll see how it all play out. One thing right here, let me pull this up. What do you think about Famous and they little mixtape scam where Kanan gonna get somebody killed taking that pack of dope and acting like ain't nothing happened? Somebody gonna end up dead over that. But Famous told him about Scrappy, and that was the first news. And then Famous trying to do, it's a lot with Famous this episode. But first off, before you get to the part about them trying to sell the pack, what you think about Famous telling him about Scrappy killing himself? Because Kanan ain't believe it, because he like, nah, Scrap said he like it. It used to make people scared of him. Now all of a sudden he killing himself. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?
So Kanan warned already started crazy because his father approached him, right? So he already gone in his head because of that. Then he meet Famous and Famous dropped the news immediately because he's still spinning. His head is still spinning from the news from his father. And now he's like, what? But like you said, he developed that relationship with Scrappy, and he knew, like, nah, this was my scar. Like, this added to my street cred, and he survived a run up with Unique and his whole crew. So of course that would add to his, his name in the streets. So him, you could see now that he was, I guess, developed a personal relationship with Scrap after their rocky start, right? And I just think, oh gosh, that was just another hit to him early in the morning. I felt for him after he heard that, because he just, like, it was evident he just couldn't believe it. Like, why would he take his own life?
I know, and I was also thinking, like, man, no wonder he kind of ended up in a way that he did, because look how much violence and death he'd been surrounded by at such an early age. Now, not to say everybody that lost friends, because I remember at around this time and, age period, you start having friends die and things happen. People running the streets and stuff. So that don't mean it'll turn you into a drug dealer killer. But his mama on top of that, it's like he's inundated, surrounded, 24/7 with this life. And like him growing up, going to the projects, and that's normal to him, is a lot. That his mama runs all those people, and he see fiends as just the customers, and to the point where
like the regular, like that's normal,
right? And that was even an option. Like, okay, we gonna throw away your tapes and put these packs in here and sell it. Everybody just threw the tape on the floor, right? What you think about that? I think that's gonna come back to bite him.
I was just about to say,
because his name on it. Yeah,
that was the bad part about it.
Go ahead. What you think about that?
That was a smart option for him. At least, because his motor's still working. Because he knew he wanted to help his friend. He couldn't bring his friend home, and I think growing up, we all had that friend that was, out there. And the thing about it, remember back in the days, it was so crazy. I don't know if it still happened now, but your mama kick you out. The other person's mother is like, well, their mama kicked them out, so what do you think I'm going to want them in here for? They had to be for a reason, right. Not knowing what was really going on. So he know his friend don't have nowhere to go. He want to help his friend, and he's trying. The fact that he was still able to put aside the first 2 big blows he got from the morning to still, compute that, we need to do this, I think that was good. That leads to his character in the future, because that was 2 big, heavy blows he had to deal with first thing in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I think it's bad news that they just dropping all the cassette covers in the alleyway, but that's some crackhead shit for you, Jay. What you expect? He's supposed to hold on to it?
Right. Plus the cops know who he is and the tapes. So that's going to come back too. So they leaving a trail. But when you're young, you thought your first part of the plan was enough. You didn't think the whole plan through. Like a dumbass. Alazir Ben Israel, what's up, brother? He say, what's next for Bobby Brown, Jay? A.K.A. Unique.
Well, that's what they call it, Nick, right now, Bobby Brown?
I believe he played Bobby Brown or something in another show or something.
He played Bobby Brown. Kane.
Okay.
Kane and what's that other one? Tyreek show.
Well, he looked like him a little bit back in the day, but I think it depends on if he kept Summer Rock money or not. If he kept it, then he can use it to re-up and get back in the game.
He can't get back in the game now, Jay. He can't even sell a quarter water. It's not going like that.
He gonna figure something out. He ain't about to start being a telemarketer.
He has to lay low now because the police is still looking at him, even though.
But he gotta pay bills.
Man, his wife work.
Man, they used to way more money than whatever she gonna do at a telemarketing agency.
He gonna have to give up that penthouse. He gonna have to give up the penthouse or the spotted whatever in the gated building. It's been done before. It will happen again.
It's been done before, and everybody hated when they got to do it. I'm sure he gonna hate that And it ain't
So
gonna.
those views are nice. Those views are nice, but okay, you gotta go. You gotta scale it back down now because that's the game, right?
Right.
And that's just how it goes. Hey,
Okay.
Trinae.
Trinae, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody.
Welcome
Encouraging warrior.
Welcome to the first reaction. What was your thoughts about this episode? And if anybody want to come on the show with me, definitely join the channel. And members of Discord are available to come on up as of now. But what's your thoughts about this episode, Trinae? Did you like it? What stood out to you?
What stood out to me the most is that I'm Team Howard. I am definitely Team Howard. And the sad part is, every time when Power have you siding and rooting for somebody, either something happens to them, or they get killed off the show. And, I don't want it to happen for Howard because I really believe, he's really trying to turn a new leaf. And he's trying to do the right thing and do right by Kanan and everything. But you see, at that last scene, when he pulled it to the side, he was like, I told you your mom was going to go ahead and tell you that I was trying to play crazy, that I didn't know what I was talking about. And Kanan couldn't say nothing but agree with him. And like I said before in the Discord, and then all of a sudden that song came on by the OJs, Backstabbers, which is completely identifying what Raquel is doing to her own son. Well, basically everybody in this episode, she's backstabbing everybody.
Yeah, she don't value anybody's own thought process or what they want to do. She thinks she knows what's best for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And the position I put you in is a better position than you could ever put yourself in. So just shut up and listen to me. Give up on what you want to do and just let me guide you. That's basically her motto.
And the sad part is, in the beginning of raising Kanan, you notice, I was on Team Raquel, you know what I'm saying? Because she was trying to put her son in a good school program and everything like that. But you see what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? And now
but who do you blame with that? Rock or Kanan?
Rock.
Mostly Rock.
Really? I blame Kanan for that, though. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Because he the one that stopped going. She wanted him to go. He the one stopped going. And he failed that test on purpose.
Rock is a parent.
Yes.
But he failed. Remember, he failed the test on purpose. How can she make him put the right answers in the test?
Yeah, but still, she could have prevented certain things, right? She the mama, right? She got all this money. She could have put him in private school. She put her foot down for all the wrong things, right? As a mother, come on now. Your kid ain't supposed to run the show. Remember, Kanan was only wilding out for crutches, Jay.
And talking about,
it was a little girl he was trying to impress, remember?
Right.
I'm just trying to protect my mama. Boy, I'm supposed to be protecting you, not the other way around. I'm the mama.
Right. So, but she could put her foot down for all the wrong things. I agree. She is now. I mean, I didn't like Tasha one bit. But when this heifer right here turned into Tasha, it got worse. I was like, oh, forget it. Rock is the worst mom in the
I don't know who's worse. I don't know if it's Rock, and I don't know, Jay, you may have to do a poll on this, but I don't know who's the worst mama. Rock, Monet, Tasha, or Kate. I don't know, but they all running.
I done did a video about this a couple different times, but it seemed like it always needs an update because they get worse and worse.
It need an update.
Exactly.
But
she was just a crackhead, but she never lied. She was always on point with what she was saying. So I'm not even putting Kate in the running. She was just a crackhead. And she did some
I don't know, man. But I mean, for her to be sitting there lying to Tommy like that about his dad and all that kind of stuff. And the boy didn't even know he had a brother.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's bad.
She's bad, but she's not on their level. Now, while we bringing this up for those watching or listening on the podcast, Jay Wellathon said, Rock is now ranked the most unfit mother in the Power universe. All right, everybody in the comments, type in who you think is the most unfit mother in the Power universe. All right, type it in. All right, Kelly, what was you about to say about Rock now?
Rock is out the stratosphere. Like the rest of them are this bad, and Rock is somewhere in space, taking up the absolute worst title. Okay, she gone too far, Jay. She just gone too far. Okay.
I think Rock, Tasha, and Monet are. It's a tighter race than maybe given.
You know, Rock is not in their group. Rock gone. She gone off, Jay. She gone too far. She made this guy try to kill his own father.
Yeah, but Tasha did make him kill. She succeeded.
Yeah, and he just had the bad shot.
Right.
Exactly.
All the guys in her life got bad shots. Lulu got bad shots. Marvin got bad shots. Kanan, she the only, she the real killer in the crew.
She need to set up a gun range.
She need to teach them because she the real killer.
Right.
And I don't understand how the heck Lulu missing. He had a freaking AK-47 spraying up the whole apartment, but the person he's supposed to be hitting.
I tell you, that was terrible. Marvin too, when he was getting Unique at the car, you understand? A million bullets was all over the place. Okay, no execution. Oh, Eric, you say Tasha? Okay,
yeah, you got Tasha. Okay.
Now I think Tasha's horrible, but Rock first season, Tasha was beating Rock to me. This season, Rock is gone.
Yeah, Rock is winning the Bad Mama Olympics.
Bad Mama Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Big Bad Mama. All right, now let's do a Moscow rating for this episode. And for those that's new watching, we got about 75 people watching. I appreciate y'all watching so early in the morning with us live. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Definitely appreciate it. I got the rating system where I give a little rating about each episode of movie. So let's go ahead and do this Moscow rating right quick. All right, the Moscow is 4 categories. 25 points each. And the first category, you got visual cinematography, storyline and plot, special effects, makeup, entertainment, fun factor. So, Kelly, I'm going to kick it off with you. You can use this most score or not, but what would you rate the episode?
Well, of course, I'm going to use the most score, Jay. Come on now.
All right. So what would you give the first category on a scale of 1 to 25?
I'm going to give this category a low score because I don't think it really gave me, this episode didn't give me too much zhuzh. Or I dare say 15.
Okay. All right. What would you do for storyline and plot? Did you like the storyline and plot for this episode?
I absolutely love the storyline. Like I said at the beginning, I love how it's picking up and it's giving me enough information. I'm not left unsatisfied at all. So I'm gonna go all the way here, and I'm going to give it a 25.
Okay. All right. Special effects, makeup, costume, clothing, all of that. What would you give that rating for this episode?
I will give it. Ooh, wait, hold on. I gotta give this a top score because Rock held it down. In my head, I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody look like that in the 90s. But okay,
them pants with the belt built in.
I was like, what is Rock wearing? Everyone was hitting. I'm not even gonna lie. So, before you see the guys having, the clothes and stuff, but this episode was Rock by herself. So. Oh, 20.
All right. And last, entertaining, fun factor. How much did you like it? Enjoy it?
20.
Okay, so that gives you a total score of 80. So, you know, that's a B.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm happy with 8/80.
Oh yeah, that's a B score, so you can't go wrong with that. Trinae, what would you rate this episode? And of course, if y'all want to know 1 to 10, that 80 is an 8 out of 10. So, Trinae, what would you rate this episode?
Okay, well, as far as the visuals, I agree with Kelly. Like, they really didn't give us, like, too much to lean on. So I'm going to give that a 15.
All right.
Okay, and as far as, like, the storyline and the plot, I'm going to give it, like, a 15. And I'm going to tell you my reasons why I give it a 15. Because some of them incidents that happened in the story, that would have never went down in reality. Like, come on, like you in the church, like with the situation that happened with Jukebox. Now, she the only person standing there by the door, and you see her sitting there, and you can't tell that's your own child sitting there. Like, you wouldn't have to tell me twice. But I just wanted them to make that, finally, that contact, you know?
Even if you ain't seen the child in years.
And still baby. But she did give her the vibes, though, like, you know, that astonishing look.
Okay.
I mean, I just wanted them to have that contact. I mean, at least, like, you know, where you been. You know,
we'll see it again. We know it ain't over with.
But so. I give it a 15 all in all.
Okay. Now,
the special effects and the makeup.
And costume.
Yes. It was all about Rock. Like, Rock was giving me, like, like a female Tony Montana vibe. with the sunglasses and the big bell and the tight pants and the boots. Yeah, she was killing it.
Right.
She was killing it.
So what you get at rating?
I get at a 25. Like,
all right.
I was really feeling that. And as far as the entertainment, I give that a 20.
All right. So that gives you a total score of a 75 for the Mosco. All right. And Love What You Collect said, love how y'all are rating. I appreciate that. And everybody else put in y'all rating in there. Yeah. I tried to make a rating system that took a lot of the feeling out. Because, you know, everybody want to say every episode was so great. But, you know, how can you differentiate between the greatness, you know what I'm saying?
Emotional.
Right.
Yeah, I really love the Mosco. I'll be looking at other stuff like, what would my Mosco be? you got me messed up today.
Hey, I try to keep it simple. 4 quarters, got you $1. That's 4 categories, and the entertainment fun factor, there go all the emotion right there, but it don't outweigh the rest. So,
right. You know, I love it.
Yeah.
Let's hear yours, Jay.
All right. So, visual cinematography. They always use top-notch cameras and do some things that, you know, is good. Nothing really over the top, but it was a couple of scenes that was pretty cool that I liked that they did a couple times this episode, which was show somebody through the door, looking on the outside, looking in. You know, we saw Crown Camacho from the outside looking in, trying to get in somewhere. And then we saw Jukebox when she went to the church. She was on the outside looking in through the door. And so a lot of times, you know, we may not pick up on this stuff, but this helped drive emotion and feeling on the screen. You know, it looked like she's wanting something, wanting to get in and things like that. So I picked up on that. I thought that was pretty cool. Little angles and things that they tried to do with the story. So I gave it a 20 for that first category, visuals and cinematography, because, I mean, no, it wasn't Star Wars, but with a lot of stuff, but at the same time, they did good with what they was working with. Storyline and plot, I like this storyline. I like how you see and how she trying to get with the mom, was with Marvin and old girl. It's a lot going on with Warrell and Unique. So I think it's good. Not the greatest ever, but I give it a 20. Special effects, makeup, costume. I know the ladies was talking about Rock and her outfit and everything. I did notice that belt that she was wearing. I was like, boy, she stayed with a damn WWE Championship belt. Boy, she let it be known who the champ. But one thing that I picked up on in this episode that made me really nostalgic and wanted was when I saw Kanan talking to Jukebox and he was rocking the Nautica polo, the fleece hoodie, the pullover rather. Man, these was top notch. Back in the day, you rocking these type of Nauticas and polos and all of that, Tommies, you was doing one. You know, that was $120 back at the time for that, which would be equal to $300 today, you know. So yeah, he was definitely in style, so I like that. And I would give it a 20. And then last fun factor and all of that and enjoyment, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode, and I give it a 20, which would bring my score to a 80. So I would come up with a B for this episode, and I think it was about right. It was good. You know, nothing to complain about, really. Anything to mess up the episode. And so, you know, that's what I give it. That dude said, Kelly Lee, you probably right.
Yeah, he was saying about the how I don't remember the mother name. LaToya recognized Juke, but how come Tommy brother didn't recognize the son in Force? But now, so I said, you know, Mama's intuition is different from the papa's. You know what I mean? And she's been holding that in a different way. Yeah, I think it's because it's the mom. You know. The mama vibe is very different from the papa vibe.
Y'all got special powers, huh? That's what you're trying to say.
That's right. Yes. Not taking away the superpowers that dads have, but ours is just different.
Nah, but you like, I agree. You may be right. And then that just didn't look right. Why would that girl be sitting there looking at you? Nobody else in the church. And as soon as you see she run away, why would she run? So, right,
and this woman has been, you know, it's in her spirit, it's in her mind that her daughter is out there. She knows she gave up the kid or had to, right? So, definitely, I would look too, like, maybe.
But Kelly, we can't even really lean on what Raquel said to Jukebox, because you know her word ain't even really word is bond anyway. She could just be making something up, because we don't even really know the real reason why she left her daughter like that. You know, it could have been something Marvin was doing or did.
That's what I think.
She was blazing off with the whole Knicks team or whomever she was with.
That's
she
what
was
they side of the story.
At that point, but we don't. She was trifling.
Well, that's only their side of the story. We don't know. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's not all possibly true, but you know, they not necessarily got the best credibility.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fighting it out. At that point, that's when the truth come out, because they fighting it out. You don't normally hear stories like that, but you know, I get it, because I want a man like a Knicks fan. Okay, loyal to me no matter what. That's
right, he don't mind the bad times. If he a Knicks fan, he don't mind tough times.
Beside me, if he a Knicks fan, he gonna stick beside me. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I need a man like a Knicks fan.
He ain't going nowhere.
Nah, he mine.
He like abuse. He likes abuse and punishment.
Don't say that. He like a willing heart. He like a willing heart. We trying to come again. We have some good days, some bad days, but we trying, and he like that about me. That's why I need that kind of dude in my life.
I'm sorry, but I'm an Eagle.
He wanted it too.
I'm sorry, but I'm an Eagles fan, so I'm ride or die for mine.
Hey, the Knicks is my favorite team. Nah. Nah,
Oh my
man.
God. Cut that out, Jay. Cut that. I don't know what no.
Yeah, right. I was looking dead at your hat, Jay. Stop.
Eric Iverson said, when y'all think Marvin clapping the teacher cheeks? Man, Eric, thanks for the super
man.
chat. I say between the next 2 episodes, that's going to be a done deal.
Yeah, next 2
Why
episodes.
she gotta give it to him like that? She gotta make him, she look like one of these fancy ladies that'll finesse it,
And she want a bad boy because she used to them old nerdy, put in the damn perspectives to get the booty.
You see these bad boys every day at work.
Yeah, but not a clean one making money like Marvin, the smooth. She ain't came across a Marvin.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Marvin laid it down.
Openly, what did he say to her?
Right, openly attractive. Right, openly attractive.
She blushed, and I liked it.
Right, I was just about to say.
It's openly aggressive.
Yes, but he flipped it. He flipped it when he was talking to her when he was getting ready to leave.
And that was on purpose, and they worked.
I like it.
That's game right there. That's something
we blushed, me and her.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of guys out here today is lacking is how to talk properly.
They lacking the lyrics, Jay. They lacking the lyrics. They think camera money is gonna do something, Jay. No.
They need to write some lyrics to get that light in that hole. Like La Murder. Write them lyrics on that paper. That would that line shot down that oh that boy that put that line on that lyric right back. You go that lyric that wood. I like whoa that boy that line that oh that there boy that just that Billy boy. Whoa.
That is not how he did it, Jay. Don't make fun. But Jay, let me ask you. You and Trinae, right? Before we get out of here, how did y'all like how Howard handled telling Kanan at the beginning and at the end of the show?
Trinae,
I know Trinae, you like that.
Trinae, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, why do you think I said I'm Team Howard? Because I could respect that. I respected the way that he came to him like a mature young adult. Unlike Raquel, she's sitting there trying to be behind the bush and being all secretive, and Kanan just analyzing this. Like, he's just sitting back and just observing. Mm-hmm. And I hope he's taking notes. I really do.
He's taking notes. Because you see, like, he got teary-eyed at the end.
Mm-hmm.
He's feeling it because he didn't know it was true to begin with, but now it's cemented that it's true because he told him he gonna protect him, right? To me, he felt that because his mama twisted version of protection, he know that ain't working.
Yeah, that was a lot when he said he wasn't gonna turn him in because he ain't gonna turn in his son, even though he shot him. That's a lot. And so that really had him thinking like, whoa. Like, man, he really telling the truth.
Not to cut you off, Jay, but I just came with an epiphany. I really think Kanan slipped up when he told Jukebox that was his dad or whatever, because I'm telling you, Jukebox was sitting there communicating with Burke, and that's all that needs to happen to connect the dots.
I like that, Trinae.
That is a good one, and I'm glad you brought that up, too, because Burke got on my nerves this episode, following him around, talking about secrets. Like, what you mean secrets? He ain't got to tell you who he's screwing. What the hell wrong with you?
She looking at the chick like,
I know.
She's jealous.
Right.
You should be happy he getting some, taking care of himself.
Right, and by looking at her, you can't tell if she got paid or not.
Or maybe she want to give him some. You never know.
Clearly, we know she's not swinging in that direction.
Yeah, we saw what she wanted to do.
What they say, once you go black, you never go back.
The color ain't the problem. It's the equipment that's the problem.
Exactly.
She don't drive stick. She don't drive stick shift when she in a squad car.
Oh, I know. Maybe Howard make a switch. Maybe Howard make a switch teams. Maybe consider it.
That don't look like that's what she was thinking, but
She just too snoopy. She just too snoopy for no reason. Like, that kind of behavior gets you in trouble. So she too snoopy for no reason.
Yeah, what I got out of it is she's still unsure of herself. She allowed her father to sit there and manipulate her, and then she let her girlfriend kind of talk to her and manipulate her a little bit about being there for partner and all that stuff. Next thing you know, here she is out here following on what they say. Like, man, take your ass to sleep. Yeah, you off work and you up here following this man around and...
Hello, or call shorty from the friggin' coffee shop. Something, man.
Damn right. I mean, this dude, he back from the dead. You damn right he want to knock something off.
Talk about, I know you, Burke. You know I know you. And then Burke gonna agree.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because she knew it. Seemed like they had a loving relationship, but Burke didn't want to come out, you know? So, I don't know, but I am Team Howard, too. He gonna protect his son, and I like that.
I mean, I'm not against Team Howard. I'm not against Howard, but I don't know if I'm for him just yet.
You think he being shady?
I don't know where he is yet. I'm still looking. I'm not on board with him, but I'm not, throwing him overboard just yet either. So I'm still watching. I got an eyebrow raised right now.
Don't people have like life-changing emotions and stuff when they go through near-death experience?
Sometimes. That's why I'm not just totally done with them. I'm still giving them the chance to see what's going to happen, and so we'll see.
Because to me, Rock robbed him. Rock robbed him of being a father, and he admitted it. He probably wouldn't have been no good because he said he was all about himself, right? But she still robbed him. So to me, I'm feeling his reaction because he's now finding this out. He know who he dealing with. He been know who he was dealing with, right? And he know what Rock into, and she's still running the streets. Come on now. He could have done her already because of his occupation. He could have done her and her whole business. But he been letting her rock.
Okay. Before we go, let me give a shout out to the 90 plus people watching right now. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, bang that like. I definitely appreciate it. We will be back to cover some more topics of this episode, as well as Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, this Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, before we get up out of here, DeMarcus Vaughn, thank you for the super chat. I got a video. I normally try to play videos for people with the super chat. Eric Iverson and DeMarcus Vaughn, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to just play one quick video for y'all because, of time, but y'all came through, so I appreciate it. Came through with the smackdown. DeMarcus said, Lulu will give Ziza jukebox music because of Ziza's image. Kelly.
DeMarcus, you gotta come through early. So that alone let me know you came through late, but we still appreciate you being here.
Right.
But that's exactly what we said earlier, and we agree with you, DeMarcus. Come through early next time.
What you think about Ziza's image and Trinae, what you think about her on this show? What's she gonna be doing? Is Lulu gonna get with her? She gonna get killed? What's up with Suge Knight? I mean, what the hell's going on with her? Trinae.
I'm still trying to put the pieces together with that one because if Lulu do something like that, bad enough you sat there and said that ignorant stuff about your niece, about her image and all that kind of stuff. But then for you, if it comes down to him giving her music to her, oh man, like she definitely gonna be on her shit list, like for real. And bad enough she already got a bad relationship with Marvin. Like Lulu too.
So I like Courtney's response. I would have blamed it on Camacho, period. Even if I made that executive decision, I'd have blamed it on him, period. You know, because that is his niece and he loves her. But at the end of the day, he's really passionate about this business, and this is how it is.
Right.
And Kelly, I just wanted to point something out. Remember when Raquel stepped up in the studio and was trying to pull Lulu to the side?
I was going to talk about that. Go ahead.
Why would you talk business like that and you know they hear and Camacho sitting there trying to be all nosy?
Yeah, he said, you're a little nosy, motherfucker, Macho.
Yeah, exactly.
Macho man.
I really believe like that Suge Knight guy and Rock, he gonna try to proposition something to her or something. I don't know what it is, but he gonna try to get some kind of connection with Rock somehow.
Well, listen to what I thought, right? First off,
this is their final thoughts because we about to get out of here, and then Trinae, you sum it up after her for the final thoughts.
Let me talk in fast forward mode then. One, right. I get how Rock could have went up in there like that because the money's gone. So you're not being rational. She calling them all day. She wilding out all day. So yeah, she gonna go up there irrational because she hot, right? And she's a bully. So those things go together. But here's what I thought. Remember when I said she went to the bank and she would have thought about Symphony with the with the house, right? When I saw her with this guy, Suge, I'm not calling him Suge. He's not giving me Suge vibes. I told you he a pimp to me. But
Suge Day.
Kanan said his money's so clean you could eat off that paper. So you never know if he might be the link, because I'm going to hold on to that because Kanan said it. So we never know if his clean money could come back in to help them, because he's going to pursue her. You saw how he was. That was it.
Trinae, what's your final thought for this episode? Either this episode or prediction for next episode?
Well, my prediction for next episode, I'm hoping that Juke will finally make that connection with her mama and get the closure that she needs and get the answers that she's looking for. And hopefully Kanan will get the answers that he's looking for and finally get the truth out of his mama.
About what? His daddy?
Yeah, about his dad and about Scrappy, about that situation. So, hopefully in the next episode, maybe we'll see the funeral.
If Kanan get all that truth, then Rock and Kanan relationship is over.
Well,
because that's too much truth.
That unnamed person who we don't want to call no more, but that could be reason why he would work with somebody else. Because his mom is the ultimate lion killing bleep bleep little bleep bleep bleep.
Right. So that could be true. That definitely wouldn't be good. If we got all that truth, because that's a load. Yeah. Sail Defoni just commented. I guess they're a little late, but we talked about this earlier. Said pay attention to the songs they play, and they do it for a reason. That's right. That's what we talked about, the backstabbers and some other stuff. So
pull up early next time, Sail.
Definitely. Yeah. Glad to have you regardless, but it's always best when you get here to the party on time. But I appreciate y'all. Some of y'all are new. So if you're new to the channel, after the episode airs on midnight, we'll be going live with the first reaction at 1:30 a.m. So pull up, and I might even start doing live call-ins where y'all can call in and talk, ask questions, say what's up, whatever. So definitely pull up, 1:30 a.m. If you watched the episode, you want to talk about it, we'll be here with that first reaction. On Sundays, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Kels, you want to say something before we go?
Thanks to everybody who's new. Definitely join the crew, okay? We be in Discord, so we'll be in Discord talking about it a little bit more after. And I'm gonna be in the comment section when we finish, so y'all could chat with me for a little bit, right? But come through tomorrow. Come through Monday night. Monday night also at
10 p.m.
10?
Yeah.
Right? So we definitely Monday nights is live. Okay, so you gotta come through Monday night. That's when we hitting hard. So thanks, Jay, for having me. You know I appreciate you.
Hey, you know I'm the one that's the lucky one over here. So glad to have you as always. Definitely appreciate you. Everybody, y'all have a good night, and we'll be back to talk about more power later today. So y'all take it easy. Peace. We up out of here. Deuces.